So, how do you shoot these videos and how do you get them to us? That's my job here right now, to tell you about how to do it. There are basically two ways. There's three if you had a 16mm camera, but you don't. You can either use your cell phone or you can use your computer using Zoom or something like it. That's how a lot of our speakers are recording their sermons that you've been watching every week on their computer using Zoom. Videos coming up that's going to tell you just how to shoot it, the best way to shoot it, and the settings that you should use. But this part of it, I want to tell you about what if you want to use your cell phone. Now, your cell phone is going to have better quality than the Zoom shot will, but it's still fine. It's still going to work. So here is your cell phone. Here is a cell phone. Hey, it's 10:54. This is the most important part of all of this. Before I give you the settings on the phone, when you shoot your video, shoot it like this. Oh, that's cool. Do not shoot it like this. What that blinking light is. This is the way we want to do it. Horizontally. So either put it on have somebody hold it, rest it up against something. But that's the framing. Not this framing, this framing. So, how do you set up your cell phone to shoot it? You may have an iPhone, you may have an Android phone. If you have an iPhone, here's what you want to do. You want to go to Settings, you want to go to Camera, and then you'll see something that says Record Video. If it doesn't say 720p at 30 FPS, which is frames per second. If it doesn't say that, just tap on the record video panel and you will get a whole drop-down menu of other things. And then you just click 720p HD at 30 frames per second. And then you can shoot it on your iPhone just using the camera app. If you have an Android phone, you have to open up the camera app entirely and look up in the corner here for this little gear, which are the settings. Tap on the settings, and here you will also find video size. Again, if it doesn't say 1280 by 720, just tap on it and change the dot to HD 1280 by 720. Oh, and by the way, if you're using your cell phone to shoot the video, you don't have to worry about having an external microphone. The microphone in your camera is going to be just fine. You're going to be close enough to your subjects that the camera mic will pick it up and you're fine. You'll want an external microphone more if you're shooting with Zoom, because your computer's microphone isn't going to be as good. But cell phones, that microphone is fine. And then you'll shoot the video and it will save to wherever it is on your phone that videos are saved to. And in a minute, we'll tell you about how to get the videos to us. So that's how to do it if you're going to shoot with a cell phone. If you're going to shoot with Zoom, there's a whole other way to go about doing that. And here's how you do that. So if you're going to record using Zoom, the first thing you have to do is to go to the settings in Zoom for how you're going to shoot it. So you go up to Preferences in Zoom and you get this. Now, this is the first thing you'll see in general. You don't need to do anything on that. Then you go to Video, and this is what's important. Here I am. Okay, these are the settings we need to do. You have to do 16:9 widescreen because that'll fit the frame of it. And this is the most important one right here, Enable HD. This will get a better quality file and it won't be all blurry and pixelated and all jerky when you finish it. So that's really important. I have this clicked, Adjust for low light. That's what it looks like without it. There's the back, whatever. Depends on your room, what you're doing. And that's for that. Audio is here. I happen to be using a microphone plugged in. It will make for better sound, but you may not have one. Use one if you can, even if it's a headset, that's okay. Otherwise, you will just use the internal microphone in your computer. Won't sound as good, but it'll still be acceptable. So that's that. And the other one that you need to do is here in recording. So click on that and click this box here, optimize for third-party video editor. That means it'll make the file more compatible for me to put into my editing software for me to work with. Up here, store my recordings. I happen to have a folder where all my Zoom recordings go, but you don't have to do that. You could actually go some other place like your desktop, which might make it easier to find. So once you have those settings all set to go, now you can record. And here's how that works. So when you first sign on to Zoom, you're going to get this screen. And what you want to look for is New Meeting. And it can be just you at this meeting. So you click on that, and here I am. And it's going to ask you to do this. Join with computer audio. That can either mean the internal microphone of the computer, or if you've already set up an external microphone like I have. So you join with computer audio. Okay, yeah, I'm using the computer audio. When you are ready, now try to frame it so that you don't have a lot of headroom at the top. So I'm just adjusting my screen on my laptop in order to get that get out of there. So I have a nice amount. It looks good. The frame looks good. And then when you are ready to record your piece, you go down, you move down here, and look at this. Record. And you're going to click record. And now it is recording. And now you can say what you want to say. Now, when you are done recording your piece, you can hit stop recording. But the recorded file will be converted when the meeting ends. The file doesn't become something to watch until you leave the meeting. So I'm going to click end, and I'm going to end the meeting. I'm going to disappear, but the recording is going to continue here. End meeting for all. Okay. Okay, so there this goes. And now, here's where it is. It's already defaulted to the place where I asked it to go. In my case, the Zoom folder. You might have it on your desktop. So we're going to open this up. Look, it's 1280 by 720. That's high def. That's what we want. And I'm going to open it up with QuickTime Player, because if I don't, something else will do. And look, here it is. Pour it out of the shot. Now make sure you've got something underneath it. So you just take it, try to do like so. And that, my friends, is how you record a Zoom video.